the piece that I just got. Rock with the dab. Alright, thank you. Got him? A Ferrari hat. How much are these?
That one is $30.
30. And how? What about those?
Set it for $45. How many money?
Size 4. Bag of pickups that I spent $6 total on. What is up, guys? Welcome to this week's edition of Flea Market Grabs. I'm going to show you what I got this weekend. But before I show you the stuff I picked up this weekend, there's two things that I picked up last weekend that I did not show you guys, and I'm going to show you in this video. So the first one, for $1, I picked up this New England Patriots hat. This is by East Sport. I am not a Patriots fan at all. I actually cannot stand them. But this was a pretty dope hat. Just pass up for $1. You got Patriots right there spelled out on the front. The logo. It's like an off-white with the blue and red. So I wasn't going to pass it up for $1 no matter how much I dislike this team. And then for $28, which is a little pricey, but you'll understand why, I picked up the Air Jordan Windbreaker. I really don't know what year this is from, but as you can tell, it's pretty old by the tag. I was told that this was released to go along the Cardinal 7s, but I don't know, maybe one of you guys can let me know. But I paid $28 for this because I never find vintage Jordan clothes like this. Which is funny because after I found this one, I actually found another one a couple days later, which you will see in my next trip to the thrift. Spoiler alert. But I went ahead and picked this up for $28. She wanted $30 for it, offered her $25, and then she said she'd do $28, so I just went ahead and grabbed it for $28. So those two things I picked up last weekend, but I had already uploaded my trip to the thrift, so I just held on to throw them into this video for this week. And now I'm going to show you guys what I picked up today and yesterday. So yesterday I picked up 3 pairs of shoes, and that was really it. The first pair for $25, I picked up this basically very near dead stock pair of Huaraches in this, it says khaki, but it's like a gold, and then it has like an olive green on the rubber piece right here. But as you can tell, these are like very near dead stock, which is why I picked them up for $25. They're a size 11. And I never have any issue getting rid of Huaraches. They'll usually move really fast. And then these next two I paid $30 each for. The first one is the Air Jordan 4 Motorsport, which I know a lot of people didn't really like this shoe. I personally like it. I mean, it's basically fire reds with blue. I know the Motorsports were like a sample for the racing team or whatever. And I remember those were like super popular and everybody wanted them, but then for some reason when they actually released them, nobody wanted them. But I don't know, I like this colorway, but they're a size 11. They're too big for me, so I will be getting rid of these. They're in pretty good shape. They're just creased, and then as you can see, they have the Jumpman still on the inside. There's no cracking really. There's the other one. Still in really good shape. They're just a little creased, and then the back has some, the back tabs have like some scuffing. Other than that, they're good, and I only paid $30 for these. I remember a little while back, Bullet RC found a pair of these at Plato's Closet for like $75, and he thought that was like the steal of the century. So what does that make these if I only paid $30 for them? And then the next pair is actually a pair that I've been looking for in my size for the longest. I've actually found a couple pairs of these, but I think 2 of them were size 7s and then 1 was a size 12. But I finally found a pair in my size, and that is the Toro 4. And these are a size 10.5, so these are staying in my collection. Again, these are in pretty good shape. They have some cracking, but it's like really only on the inside. A little bit of scuffing on the back too, which I don't know how people get this all the time on their 4s. Every time I find a pair of 4s, it has this. But other than that, still in really good shape. They just need to be cleaned up. Really happy to finally have a pair of these in my size. The right shoe has a little bit of paint chipping right there on this part, but it doesn't really matter to me. For 30 bucks, I'm happy. Okay, so that was yesterday, and then I went back today and I got 2 more things. The first thing being another hat. I got this hat from the same person I got the Patriots hat from last week for $1. So also for $1, I got the Atlanta Falcons hat. This one is by Apex, and you got Falcons on the back spelled out, and there's the tag. This one was only $1. Not really much to say about this, but yeah, Falcons hat for $1. I picked this up on the way home from the thrift store for 95 cents, this Flygon. I just thought I'd throw that in there. And then these, I picked up for $5. They're really beat. Like, I'm gonna try to clean them up as much as I can to see if I can do anything with them. But like I've stated before, these are my favorite 7s of all time. And for $5, even though they're pretty beat, I had to pick them up. And that is the Air Jordan 7 DMP, the Raptor colorway, or Chicago Bulls, whatever you want to call them. I remember calling these the DMP Raptors in one of these Facebook groups, one of the shoe selling groups, and some dude took it like really offensively for some reason. He was like, oh no, those are the Bulls. But to me, these are the DMP Raptors. Here is the other one, looking like somebody sat on it, but I should be able to get the shape back. But there's like no separation or nothing. Really, the main problem is like the cracking in the suede, if you can see that. But the pair that I have, let me grab them real quick. So here's my pair. But the pair that I have also has a little bit of that cracking too. So I don't know if it's just like the suede that they used on these, because I've only found one other pair besides these two, but like in the wild, and it was also cracked. So I guess it was just the really cheap suede that they used on these or something. But like I said, for $5, I didn't want to leave them, considering that these are my favorite 7s of all time. Also, shout out to the dude that seen me today for the second time at the flea market. To everybody that's asking me what flea market I go to, I'm not going to tell you guys because the flea market is really small. And if I let you guys know, then that's just more competition for me. But shout out to the dude that sees me there sometimes, and let's keep the flea market between us, please. So those are my flea market grabs for this week, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment. I will respond. And I will see you guys next week with another one. I'm about to get out of here and go watch the Cowboys game. So I will see you guys next week with another one. Later.